Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the fifth episode of the Minecraft Urban Pixel exhibit. And so last time we left off, we finished with everything on this side of the arterial road, which was schools, public storage, volleyball, all that stuff. And now we're going to get into some of the houses, which are located off of this arterial road into this distributor road. And it's a narrow road, and it leads to the housing communities in the back of the city. And so here we are. This is most of the houses. And there's a couple models that I wanted to show you, some of the houses that stand out to me. And so let's get started. So we're going to talk a little bit about the design of these streets. And so the mall is located past this street, so I have a cul-de-sac here, which gives cars room to turn around. However, houses are located both on the left and right sides. And let's take a look at these street lamps, because from a high point, you can see that these street lamps look amazing. They're located perfectly alongside the streets, both sides, and they light up the houses very realistically because they're not super bright. And often in housing communities, you don't really see those overhead street lights that you see on the highways that we'll show you later. But it's kind of like these street lamps on the side that stand like this. And so we have a narrow road, a small street lamp, and houses to the left and the right like this. And so the suburban community extends for about this much to the left and the right. And the plan is to build houses along this entire street. And as you can see, the roads here have been complete, and houses are just going to be filled this entire way. And this really realistically shows how the houses are located like off of the arterial road, and then these distributor roads go through like this, and the houses will be like a quick drive away from this road, which leads to the highway. And so there's kind of like you can see the road hierarchy is very prevalent here. And these distributor roads slowly branch off. You can turn right here, you can turn left here. There's houses everywhere, and all of these streets are labeled like this. So this is Deerwood Avenue, and this is Hobart Lane. And so every house has a unique address. And so let's take a look. Right. So let's say this house, for example. 111. So this house would be 111 Hobart Lane. And the house numbers are uniquely numbered based on their location on the street. The numbers across from each other, and they switch odd. So like this is 107, and this is 106. So they alternate, and the numbers get bigger this way, and then they get smaller again that way. Okay. So now let's look at some of the houses' interiors and how it's designed. Actually, let's talk about the exterior first, because you could see we could see it from here. And so the exterior design of the houses is pretty unique. I use multiple different types of houses to just fill this green area here. The first type is the ranch. The ranch is the easiest to build, but also it's quite a common house in flat cities such as this one. It's a super flat world. Basic house, it's one floor, it's got a garage, and you can see that it's got a nice width. So there's one ranch there. There is another ranch across the street, which I will show you. Actually, there's one more coming up on the right. So this is another type of ranch, like this. And across the street on the left, there's another ranch here. And so these are the three ranches in the city, like one-floored houses, and I've modeled them after real-world houses. Actually, no, sorry. I apologize. There's one more. Let's go to the left here. And as you can see, there's one more ranch right there. The next type of house is the split-level house. This is most common on this road right here, which actually I forgot what it's called. Yes. So this road, the split-level houses are this one, this one, this one, and this one. So let's go into a little bit of detail about how we build split-level houses. So you can see that the garage and the bedroom windows are located up on top of each other. And then these stairs here lead up to this middle part. And so when you enter the house, the main floor would be on the right, and it splits down into the garage area and up into the bedroom area. And this is a very typical design in parts of Long Island, particularly my town of Jericho. These houses are very common, and so most of these houses are modeled after houses that I've seen when I drive around the suburban area of my city. And these roofs are mostly made using stair blocks. And there's a unique, property of stairs in this game that really makes, uh, you know, it really makes it very versatile for making roofs. And so let's say we place 2 blocks here like this. And now we want to place another stair facing this way, like such. Now Minecraft, what they automatically do is when you place a block, it connects the corner like this, making the stair a corner stair. So this part would end up cutting the half. And so if you want to make a turn or like a square on like roof like this, you'll end up getting this pattern, which can wrap around the entire house and create this amazing roof texture. And I use stairs for almost all of my roofs, especially in these houses. These are the newer houses that I have, and they have a lot more intricate designs. I've been experimenting with different house designs for a while. This is definitely one of my favorites. And as you can see, this is definitely the street with the nicest looking houses. This is the newest one. My old houses are located on the other side of the road. And you could definitely see the progress that I've made in terms of building houses. Because these houses feature slightly less intricate designs. While they still feature like the typical house look, I feel like my new houses are a little bit better. But actually, this one is fairly new. Actually, I like that one a lot. I like this one too. This house is new. And this one's under construction. And I really like this house as well. This house features the driveway and the garage on the side like this. So this house is actually very unique, this design. All of these designs I've like made up completely on my own. I take a piece of paper, I draw out like the general shape and idea, and then I build it back into the game. And so, yeah, all of these houses are completely uniquely mine. Okay, so now we're done looking at the exterior of most of the houses in the city. And so I'm going to take you through a select few houses with furnished interiors that I find to be very, very nice. So the first one is this house right here. Let's take a quick tour of 111 Hobart Lane. And so first off, we are in the kitchen. Hanging ceiling lights with a large roof up here, paintings, and the kitchen features the typical island design of the kitchen with the countertop and the stove in the middle, large counter space here, and storage, plates, food, all sorts of things. And to eat, there's like these like high-rise seats right there. And so this is the kitchen. On the right, we have a plant and some place, probably where you could put your shoes or something. A very, very small bathroom on the first floor. Step on to open the door. And here we are, the main room. Carpet, lights, ceiling, television, and a fireplace. The fireplace design that I've created, I very, very much like. I put some logs on the bottom, and then I put logs here. I set up the fire, and then I put bricks going up like this, up to the ceiling of the roof. So it really, really gives it this nice, cozy feel. And of course, bookshelf, everything standard. Large skylight right where the staircase ends like this. A large corridor. Master bedroom. And master bathroom. Okay, so let's talk about how I made these beds. Full block slabs. The slabs feature a special design, and because the block is like a half, it looks like a bed. And then the flowers, the glass, everything else like that. Let's see here. For the bathroom, I just changed the floor texture to blue. I put some glass like a shower, item frame, and a banner as a towel. And let's see, other bedrooms like this. This bedroom here. And finally, one more bathroom on the side. And so most houses feature this similar look. I'll take you through one more house that has a little bit more of a unique design, and also is one of my favorite houses in the entire city. Actually, one of my favorite buildings in the entire city, which is located right here. And so just approaching this house already looks nice. So here's like some side house ventilation details, some piping details, and a fireplace detail, and then a side roof like this. And so this house is probably one of the most detailed ones I've had in the city. And I really, really like the way I made this look. Oh, yes, and of course, there's a wall surrounding the yard like this with a nice wide sidewalk. Very Long Island look. Okay, so here we are, the driveway in the house. It's quite a large one. Street lamps, sorry, not street lamps, like lampposts located above the garage and the front door. This house number is 116. Let's go inside. And so first you'll see that there's this large open space, once again hanging lights. But the stairs are on the other side of the wall, so you must turn right. And here is the large white kitchen. Very, very, very spacious. Lots of room. Island counter once again. Dining table and all the kitchen equipment is here. And here's the next room, which is the living room. And just look at this living room. A lot of glass, very bright. Paintings. This couch features a similar design as the bed, which is one full block and one half block. I used white quartz as a full pattern to make it look like a couch. Here is glass to make it look like a glass table, and there's candles and coral decorations, which are blocks available in the nature section. Once again, I've made a fireplace with logs, and this is the dirt blocks patch, like this block right here. This one, the mud bricks, yes, and of course the bookshelf. And now we can go up the stairs, which leads to the second floor. This house kind of takes you room by room, so it's a very unique design here. Lots of paintings, of course, and the side of the staircase has these like nice plants as you go upstairs. Okay, so here we are, the second floor. Second floor is very simple, just very basic bedroom, window, bookshelf. A bathroom is here. Shower, blue walls, blue tiles, carpet floor, shower with this blue thing, and then the towel banners. And let's go to let's go to this large bedroom, master bedroom with the large bed, of course, and the television. And here, it's kind of like a guest room. It's kind of behind this wall where the TV is, and it's just a little bit extra space. And this leads to this staircase, which is the only house in the entire city with an attic. And so it's very, very small, but it's still something. A little room for some storage. And so yeah, this is the attic. A little turn on the staircase here. Very, very meticulously designed. And it's all been planned out by my drawing and implemented into the game. And so let's walk out, and to conclude the video, let's do a zoom out of the whole housing area. As you can see, trees line all of the streets, the street lamps, and the houses are in a very neat pattern of rows. And let's now cross the street. And here are the rest of the houses. Once again, in a neat pattern of rows. Okay, and that about wraps things up for the houses in the city. In the next episode, we're probably going to talk about this strip plaza right here, and this gas station, which was the first building in the city, and many other buildings to come. And we are getting closer and closer to downtown, which is down this arterial road right here. This road actually takes us all the way to downtown. And so we are getting closer. But for now, we're still in the suburban area. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of the Urban Pixel Minecraft exhibit.